Hey everyone, my name is Melissa Pena. I'm here to talk about ethnic and racial equality. Can you imagine a world today where you are judged based solely on the color of your skin tone in 2019? It's happening. Racism is alive and well still to this exact day. There are people that are so self absorbed with themselves, they believe that the color of their skin makes them superior to everyone else. Enter George Birdie. He is a Canadian songwriter that believes that white is the superior race. He follows a religion, American based religion, that says that there is a science that states that separating skin colors is the correct way to live. Their philosophy states that erasing the distinctions between the races is dehumanizing and it invites disaster because of the tension that it causes. George also went to write in 1992 in Loyalty in Canada. He wrote in an article that it was white men of courage, white men of strength, white men of fury and blazing anger that conquered the world, and it is exactly the same type of white men that will win it back. He has no remorse for what he says. He's the lead singer in a rock band, a hate rock band called Rahowa, where they, chant or sing or whatever, they yell hateful messages about racism. And he has a pretty big fan base. So there are people who believe that his philosophy is correct. We moved to 2016 with Trump's theory, where we really start to see millennials start to make a change. In 2016, Trump was elected president. Hamilton Nolan, with the Union Reader, made an article called "The New Movement Starts Now," where he urged everyone to come together to lend a hand to one another and stand up to make a change. Whether you're white, Latino, black, pink, purple, anything, Asians, Muslims, he urged everyone to come together to protest to make sure that we don't become victim and just let someone turn us back into the past. He ended his article with an important quote that I took to heart. He said, "Your kids can grow up in Trump's America, or they can grow up in the America that opposed Trump. It's time to get to work." I feel like reading that article alone made me want to go out and protest something that I was against, which was his immigration reform laws. We moved to 2017 in Wisconsin, where Voces de la Frontera came together, which is Border Voices in English. They organized a day without Latinos to let their community know that they are not alone. As an immigrant daughter, I know how it is to have your parents stay quiet because they are kind of scared to go out and voice something and then get deported. This organization let people know that they are not alone. Whether you want to stand up with them, they will stand by you, or they will stand up for you to make sure you are not alienated and deported without due process. This organization had busloads of supporters that included a handful of whites and Muslims that joined together, walking the streets, chanting "Si se puede," which means yes we can, and El Pueblo Unido, which means people united. They first started this, the first time they did this was back in 2016 to protest immigration bills, two of them that were being considered by state legislature, which ended up coming out in their favor. In 2018, there was a Twitter protest that went on for Navartan Parthiban. I've been trying to figure out how to pronounce his name. That's as close as I could get. He was a farmer in the UK who experienced hate based off of his black skin tone. They stated, one of the quotes was, "A dog can be born in a shed, but that does not make him a horse." They were basically saying that he shouldn't be a farmer because he's black and he's not welcome there. He stated that dealing with the subconscious racism requires further education to make people aware that a problem exists and that people should never be judged on the basis of skin color. I felt like that was important because he was there in 2018. He was so overwhelmed with how much support he had from Twitter, who people went out there and were talking about the hateful letter that he got, and they were going against it, and they were saying that it was wrong, and he was so relieved that people still felt that way, that nobody agreed with the person who sent that letter to him, calling him out and telling him to change his mindset. But he still feels that people need to be educated to come out and say, hey, this is a problem, we need to fix this problem. At the end, we all talked about how racism is alive to this day. It's not going anywhere unless you do something about it. However, there are activists now that are coming together to change that. I urge you not to let history repeat itself. History has a pattern of repeating itself. Don't let racism become something that we let. Be the change you wish to see. If you feel like you're being discriminated against, stand up for yourself. If you feel like you see somebody being discriminated against, which I see it every single day, stand up for them. Some people are scared to speak up. Be the leader. Stand up for what you believe in and change. Make this a no skin tone type of world where we all treat each other normal. We all treat each other the same. Thank you.